Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep here, and today we are here to show you another updated version. This time is Gravekeeper's moment. So we test this deck on the ladder, and I think it can be definitely a viable option for this KC Cup of September, and I'm gonna show you why, of course, and also how to play the deck. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So this is the deck list. So it's kind of different from my previous one. So maybe you have seen my Gravekeeper's deck in April. It was a nice one, and it featured the card Demise of the Land. That's a quick play spell, and it's this one actually. It's this quick play spell that says that when your opponent special summon a monster, you can select one field spell card from your deck and activate it. So it's just a way to play 6 Necrovalley instead of 1. But for this meta, it's kinda slow, and also I perfectly combined two problems. So the first problem is that we need to have Necrovalley as soon as possible on the field to stop our opponents from making combos, and the second one is that the meta is so full of back rows. And what's the best deal? Playing 3 Cosmic Cyclone with Master of Fusion. Why? Because of course with Master of Fusion, every time you lose 1000 life points, you can return 1 card from your hand to the deck and add a polymerization from outside your deck. So this can be used twice per duel, so you have access to 2 polymerization, and this means that you do not have to play it actually in your deck, so you have free rooms for other cards. So of course the core will be the 3 Necrovalley. These cards, guys, are all from this pack, from the Dark Dimension. Keep in mind that. Apart from Cosmic Cyclone, that is from Galactic Origin, and Treacherous Trample, that is from Vision of Ice. There you go. In also, if I'm not wrong, Gravekeeper's Oracle is from the Trader, so it's a free-to-play card. So of course we play 3 Necrovalley. It's the key card of the deck. It's the reason why the deck is so good. Then we play 2 Necrovalley Throne, so it's not also a searcher, but it's not only a searcher, but also it lets you have an additional summon in that turn, and that summon can be a tribute summon or also a normal summon. Then we have Treacherous, so we have last room for the 20 card deck, and Treacherous is kinda amazing, you know, guys. It can stop a lot of combos, or it can just help you get rid of annoying monsters such Witchcrafter Beret. Then we have 2 Gravekeeper Spiritualists, the one that lets you fusion summon without poly. Then we have Headman, that is basically a +1 monster from the grave. It's a recycler, so you can just take monsters from the grave and get those back on the field. And also you can choose to put them in face down defense position, and this means that you have access on to the effect of Gravekeeper's card. It's actually a removal without destroying, a monster removal without destroying. And then we have Gravekeeper's Spy, that's just a +1, and of course she just avoids OTK, for example against Cyber Dragon, so the Chimera Attack Rampage Dragon. And then we have the boss, Gravekeeper's Oracle. Why it's so good and why we play only 1? We play only 1 because of course we do not want to break, because we do not have ways to tribute summon our monster except for the classic method. I mean, we just having monsters on the field and tributing them, and also because thanks to Necrovalley Throne, we basically have access to Oracle every time we draw into a throne. And keep in mind that, of course, once that we made our fusion Gravekeeper Supernaturalist, we have access, thanks to its effect, to whatever card, Gravekeeper card we want. Why Oracle is so good? Because he let us have access to ways to deal with non-targetable monster. For example, he can just destroy the set monster your opponent controls, or can just make your opponent monsters lose 2000 attack and defense. That's huge. Also, he has also another effect that he can boost up himself, but keep in mind that with Necrovalley, this big boy will already be at 2500. So, these were, guys, the explanation of the deck, and now let's jump right into the duels. First duel, guys, against Zane Truesdale. Let's see what we got. So, it's him to start, as you can see, just nothing. Of course, this let me think that he has at least a Kidroid or something to defend himself. I have a pretty good hand because I have access to Cyclone that, of course, will let me have access to a Polymerization once that he set a card, and also we have a defense Treacherous Traphold. So I just started by setting our Spy, that on flip will let us summon a Gravekeeper monster from our deck. It turns out it's a Cyber Dragon player, of course. So here's the combo: Cyber Style and Overload Fusion into a Chimeric Rampage Dragon. But guys, on the effect, I activate my Treacherous Traphold to just destroy both the monsters. But guys, of course, I did have to expect that he has a Cyberload Fusion. So there you go. Another Rampage, 3 attack, and actually right here, guys, what did save me was the effect of Spy. Thanks to Spy, additional summon, there you go, and I'm fine, because I only take one attack, one direct attack. So of course, guys, I expect this to be a Cybernetic Overflow. I went for the activation of the effect of Adamant. So because I was afraid, of course, of an overflow, I went for a slow play. So I just used the effect of Adamant to recycle the Spy so that I have a defense. Then Master of Fusion, I don't need the Oracle, Polymerization, and there you go. And he scooped, because actually, guys, right there, it was not an overflow. So you cannot do anything actually. So there you go, first duel. It's me to start first. There you go, against Yami Yugi. So actually, this is a perfect hand. As you can see, I have Necrovalley, I have a Throne, so I can just go right into the perfect play, look for Spiritualist, and there you go, Fusion Summon with no Polymerization, using the Spy, because of course Headman, it's always a card you want to keep in your hand because you can recycle everything you need. Effect of Supernaturalist in the end phase, and added another Throne. It's an Element Saber player, so my matchup is actually insane. He goes for a Molao, no effect at all. Supernaturalist effect, there you go. Then Headman that recycle a Spiritualist to go into a second Supernaturalist, but he decided to activate the effect of Molao. There you go. I just decided just to attack effect of and it turns out that he has a Canadia, so he flipped down my Supernaturalist, but the effect still goes through. Effect of the field spell, he still cannot attack because he did actually activate the effect the previous turn. Summon another Molao, and there you go, Treacherous. It's amazing. Effect of Canadia, but it can really it doesn't really not make the difference because of course Canadia cannot be special summon from the grave thanks to Necrovalley. There you go. And also, guys, after the two, I have another Spiritualist in my hand. I added the Oracle just to have a bigger monster on the field, just in case he has a couple of Karibo, but it turns out that he has nothing. So why did I add the Oracle? Because, you know, I want to just be ready to deal with everything he can just summon, maybe a Cactus, I don't know, because of course if he had a Keytoroid he would have been safe. I'm going first against Blair Flanagan. My draw phase again, perfect hand to deal also with the back row. There you go, Spiritualist for Supernaturalist. 3300 attack, effect in the end phase. Added a Throne so that I can just choose whatever monster I need. He said 3 back rows and I decided to remove 1. I actually took the best one out of the 3, was lucky right here. So of course, guys, do not forget to activate every turn the effect of Supernaturalist. Headman for the play, and I decided actually to have a guard so that I was safe for the next turn to, have a monster removal. In fact, it turns out he has a Karibo, so he's safe actually. I had another Necrovalley because I was afraid that he can just pop this off. He went for a Moleu and destroyed my Headman. Then effect of guard, and it turns out he has a Floodgate. But the Moleu still goes in hand. Effect of Supernaturalist, Necrovalley thrown for another Spiritualist. Again, Spiritualist for the second fusion. There you go, Supernaturalist is here, the second one. Attack, but only one attack is enough. There you go, easy, spicy win. Another one against Arcana actually. So as you can see guys, what people do not consider, do not take into account is that Gravekeepers is good because he has access to a monster that actually is pretty big. So more than 3000 attack, it's not so easy to deal with. Keep in mind that. There you go, Necrovalley thrown for a spy. Remember guys, whenever you do not have access to a Necrovalley, always go for a spy if you can, because of course spy will summon a monster from the deck and will help you thin the deck out. There you go, Trap Hole. It's ready. It's a Witchcrafter, so if we just can have access to Necrovalley, we'll be perfectly fine. And the draw is an Headman, so I went for the Spies effect, then Treacherous Trap Hole. He activated effects, actually I don't know why. I summoned Headman to recycle my Spy, and there you go, started to attack directly. So pretty 2000 are done. Effect of Jenny, and he has another Varane in the hand, he just stopped right there, but I top decked into a Necrovalley. This was huge. So effect of Spiritualist, he negated, and to me it's fine. And this is the moment, Oracle is coming. So two effects right here, of course the one of boosting himself up, and the second one is to make your opponent's monster lose 2000 attack and defense. Goodbye to the raid. Then Spy for another Spy, 1700 attack, he boosts up himself, but it's not enough. Double Spy for the lethal. There you go, where Oracle comes in handy. Really comes in handy. There you go. Against Yami Marek, so I'm expecting, of course, a burn deck. I started with the guard, and he made the perfect play that I had the counter to. So a set card, and this card will be removed by my Cyclone, and the monster that will be removed my guard. Now I only need to draw a Necrovalley. And what happens is that I did draw Necrovalley, so guard for the effect of popping to hand, Necrovalley, summon Spiritualist, effect of Spiritualist, keeping my guard on the field because I need guard for lethal, and there you go, Spiritualist is here, effect for the search, and turns out he has nothing left in his hand. So as you can see guys, thanks to God, we have also access to pretty spicy OTKs. There you go, last but not least, against the Shizu, that's actually the girl that plays Gravekeepers in the anime, in the cartoon, is a balanced player. So right here expect to play against Triamate or Dark Magician or something else. You can see guys, this was in the KC Cup, as you can listen from, as you can judge from the soundtrack. Actually guys, this deck list has a higher win rate in the KC Cup, because in the KC Cup you have actually to face meta decks, and meta decks are all they all struggle to deal with Necrovalley. Instead, if you play it on the ladder, you see a lot of strange decks that actually do not care about the graveyard, so they play some strange cards. So this deck will not be as much as consistent as it is in the KC Cup. Of course, I have the perfect hand, Necrovalley, set a monster, and Cyclone on the Necrovalley, and it turns out it's a Dark Magician deck. There you go, no circle, so luckily for me, no circle. Another set attacks, Spy's effect, brings out a Spiritualist. So, another set card, and guys, keep in mind that I cannot fusion right now, because I didn't lose life points, so he activates Raigeki Break to destroy the set card, and it was a good call actually. Destroys the Spiritualist with an attack, then Necrovalley Throne. I have actually a good draw. Why I did this play? Because I was sure for him not to TK me, because even if he draws a Dark Magician and goes for a navigation play, I lose some life points here so that I can trigger my skill, but right here I have a guard, and so with guard I'm perfectly fine. He actually fell in the trap, no Dark Magician, but he attacked my Headman, made me some damage, and I have access to Master of Fusion, but it was actually unlucky for me because I actually draw into a Cyclone that would have been enough to trigger my skill. Then Guard's effect to pop the Magician back to hand. I use Cyclone on the last card. There you go, Polymerization, and deactivate Cyclone, not to stop Polymerization, but to trigger the Magician with Dark Illusion effect so that he can summon him back again on the field. There you go, really smart move. Of course, Supernaturalist effect to look for my Necrovalley in the end phase and destroy the Magician of Dark Illusion. There you go. He top decked into a Rod, but he decided not to risk it. Right here he could have actually looked for his Dark Magical Circle, but he decided to go for the safe play, looking for the Legion Magic so that he have his navigation already set, so that his combo was set, but with no circle he can actually do anything. There you go, another Necrovalley that's useless. Supernaturalist effect, Necrovalley Throne to look for an Headman that recycle back the Spiritualist activity effect, second Supernaturalist. So guys, even if he had risked it with the circle and maybe top deck into a Dark Magician, even by banishing one of the Supernaturalists, he will always have no chance to deal with the second one. Then he's going for the navigation play that's actually useless. He only managed to survive one more turn, but he cannot do anything at all, as you can see. He just went for the draw, set a card. Necrovalley Throne, look for the Oracle. I was just ready. There you go, to make another Supernaturalist with a higher attack thanks to Oracle, and he just scoops up, guys, so really no chance to deal with it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed all the explanation. Feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below, guys, and as always, see you in the next one.